When my son joined me, school run, another perspective entirely. Like,
So stress is stressing you.
Yeah.
Let me hear you. What has stressed you?
I would say I've been stressed mentally.
Mentally.
Yes, from school works and everything. Going for lecture, thinking about the next thing that will happen. Like, it's actually really stressful.
It's stressful.
Yes.
No, I want to describe stress. Can somebody describe stress? Can you describe how it look like? Okay, Silva, tell me. Give it to her.
In my own way, I feel like stress is what takes you out of your like your ease state. Like when you're okay, when you're comfortable. Stress is that thing that can actually take you out of your comfort, whether mentally or emotionally or financially. It just makes you, yes. It just makes you.
You mean there is financial stress? That's the main one.
Yes.
That's the foundation. Wow. How many of you don't have financial stress? How can you have financial stress? She said she doesn't have financial stress. Who doesn't have financial stress here? You don't have financial stress, right? You don't have. I'm telling you, there's people that don't really have financial stress. Because, it's easy for everybody to generalize and say, okay, that the foundation of everything is what? Financial stress. There are some people that their stress is not financial. Okay, I will do something today. Today I say I'm laying a foundation. So I will take the mic around. You will tell me what is your number one stress. Round. So let's start with you. What's your number one stress? Yes, now. So just be thinking, just be taking the mic around. Be real.
Motherhood.
Motherhood. Good. Husbanding. They've answered for you. What's your own stress? Tell me. Fast. Just be thinking as well. Once the mic comes to you, you are just fast. What's your number one stress right now?
Right now?
Yes.
Money.
Financial stress. Oh, yeah. What's your own stress?
Financial stress.
Financial stress. I want somebody to be noting it down for me. So I want to see which one is the winner.
Work.
Huh?
Work
stress. Okay, move. Come to the front. Bring it to the front. Barry, which is your?
Workplace stress.
Workplace stress.
Financial stress.
Financial stress.
Financial stress.
Financial stress.
School stress.
School stress.
For now, I won't say financial stress, but.
But what? What is your stress? Emotional stress.
Yeah. Work stress.
Financial stress.
Financial stress.
People stress.
Sorry?
People
stress. What do we call that kind of stress? Relationship stress. Okay, public stress. What do we call people stress? It's relationship stress. Okay. Oh yeah. So.
Currently, yeah.
Yes.
Family.
Not before. Now.
Family.
Family stress.
Workplace stress.
Workplace stress.
Time. Like not having enough time to do the things I want to do.
That thing is stressing. What do we call that one? Yeah?
It's time stress, sir.
Time stress.
Yes, sir.
Move.
Family stress.
Family stress.
Work stress.
Work stress.
Family stress.
Family stress.
Life is stressful.
Life stress.
Financial.
Financial stress.
Work stress.
Work stress.
Financial stress.
Financial stress. You say you don't have stress.
School.
School stress.
Life stress.
Life stress.
School.
I'd say
It's possible.
it's a bit existential in a sense.
Eh?
Existential. Yes.
My God. That's living, that is life stress. Somebody says celestial stress. That's heavenly stress. Next,
Work stress.
workplace stress.
Working with Gen Z in the office is stressful.
Work, and then specifically for the Gen Zs. Okay. So we have all agreed that everyone has stress. So which one is more now? Is work. So work, financial. So but work has to give you stress. But you're making the money. So now let me ask you. So let's divide. Which is number one? Work. Number two is what? Finance. And number three is what? Okay, let's put it under family. So I want somebody to tell me, what do you mean by financial stress? Financial stress. You had financial stress. Good. Let's give it to Stephen. What do you mean by financial stress? No answer. You are the one that said this. The mic is with you. Please, can you guys give us this micro? What do you mean by financial stress?
I think financial stress it's quite encompassing, right?
Yes. What's financial
will
stress to
use
you?
Myself as an example.
Good.
Right? It always seems like the more money you make, the more things you get that you have to spend, right? Like the more you make, the more your bills are going up and up, and it's like the bills never end. Never end. Like I can just wake up in the morning, I pick up my phone, I'm seeing billing there. Different things just happening out of nowhere.
Okay.
So that thing is financial
Stress. That's for you what financial stress means. It's not as if the money is not coming. It's just that the money is coming, is
but there's
growing.
something taking it. There are plenty of things that you have to take care of it. You have to. Yes. The needs and wants are more than.
So you are going like this, you are going like this. You are making the money, but something is already. You are making the money, something is. Okay. So I want somebody else to tell me about financial stress. Okay. Sammy.
Praise the Lord. Good evening. So in secondary school, they said stress is force over area, right? So you already have your area being maybe your salary or your income, right? And then the force is things that come in part time, right? So at some point you are very relaxed, and then you notice that the month has not even finished. You make calculations already, and then bills or expenses are just tripling. Right? So the forces are more than what you can capture. The area remains the same, but the force is just keeps increasing every blessed day.
Every time.
Every blessed day.
Awesome.
That's financial stress. Something is static, but the other one on top just keeps
It's just increasing.
Yes, that's financial stress.
All right. So I want to hear somebody again tell me about financial stress. Because if that is all about financial stress, should we call that stress? that the money is coming. So what happens when you don't even have the money and you have bill? Which one is more stressful? Yes, you don't have the money, but your stress is increasing. But the money is static. But the stress, what you are spending it on, is increasing on a daily basis. Which one is stress? Eh? Do you understand that? I love that. That's another thing. Some person believe that if I don't have that money, I will not have the stress of what to spend it on.
Sir, that's not true. Sir, let me make an exception. So for people that pay monthly bills, so on the first of every month, you have like bills to pay, right? And then at the end of the day, you don't even have money to like
pay for
those bills. It can be very stressful.
Yeah.
Like very, very. I think we can categorize that under mental stress. It just has a way of stressing you out. And another part of financial stress is you're waking up with like 150K in your account and you're sleeping with like 15 naira.
So which one do you prefer?
Which one do I prefer?
Yes. You have 150,000, but you are sleeping with 50 naira. And yet you woke up, you have the bill. If they say choose your stress, because at some point you have to choose your stress.
Sir, you can't do without paying these bills.
That's what I'm saying. Now, which one will you choose?
So would you rather not? Okay, let's take for example, you have to go to work. You have to go to work, right? And your transportation is like 5,000 naira, and you don't have 5,000 naira to go. That's stressful.
Yes, but I'm not saying that. Okay, that is one level of stress. But here you have 4,500 naira. It will take you to some places, and then because you don't have the 500 naira, it becomes stressful. Which of them do you prefer? Not having at all and having what will not take you?
So not having at all is more stressful.
It's more stressful, right?
Yes, it's more stressful because that 4,005, you might not trek to Beggar Bridge
Yes.
and now walk out the remaining to your office.
But that one is also stress.
No, sir. It's lesser than not having at all, than not having the 4-5 at all. If you don't have it at all, it's stressful.
Yes.
You can't go at all. 500. You can go, then your friend go carry you, come back. Yes. You not trek the rest.
Can I ask you a question? Do you know that sometimes if you don't have the money, you can send a message that I don't have the money?
Sir, it's not logical. It's not logical. It's not logical.
Okay, let's hear what.
Okay. Praise the Lord.
Yes.
Let me use myself as an example.
Yes.
When I was in Calabar, I was working with Slot. I was earning 40,000 naira. The truth is that my transportation was about 15 naira to work. I was very comfortable.
With 40,000 naira?
With 40,000 naira. Let me just put this predicament like I don't have. I was there. But when I decided to leave my comfort zone to Abuja, first of all, this Abuja is the aspect of you're earning more and spending more, Mr. Barry.
Yes.
This is the aspect. Now me coming to Abuja, my first 2 weeks, I ran back because I couldn't. But if you go back to when you don't have, trust me, you'll be comfortable because then I couldn't afford what I can afford now. But right now, I can use, let me call it, I can use 500K and buy something and go broke, and I know that I will get that money. But at that point that I don't have it, I'll be stressed.
So which one is better?
Sir.
40,000 naira salary and the
now, the more. Let the money be increasing, let the problem be increasing, because if you're there, you will be very comfortable. You'll be very comfortable, but you will not grow. That's not more stressful. No, if you want to see the rich people, the rich men, they are going through a lot more than the poor men.
Do you understand that? Now let's have that conversation. So what she's saying is that she had more stress now. Are you guys getting it? Yes. She has more stress now than what? Before.
But there's a comfort zone when you don't have more. That's why they say when you are poor, there's a stupid quote that goes through the internet when you cry and cry pains and be suffering whatever. I don't know if people see that. But when you're poor, see the way the poor people is because some of us here have a high class mentality even when we are still low. We don't have the money yet, but we have money of the rich people. But if you go back to the village, if you go back to the village, if you go back to the village, the way those guys are more comfortable having 5 kids staying in one room apartment.
Let me tell
but
you.
you can't be.
Let me tell you. I think I agree with. I have. Let's listen to her. Yeah, calm down. Cool temper, calm down. Let me tell you. So when I was in the marketplace, I used to have drivers that their salary then were 30,000 and they had plenty children. They were staying in one room. Now, the question I used to ask myself then is, how are these guys really surviving? But they were surviving. In fact, they were surviving and they were inviting us for naming ceremony every one year. And they were happy. But you are earning in the millions or in the hundreds of thousands, but every day the bill keep increasing. So is it possible that sometimes our status is our stress? We are coming somewhere. Is it possible that our status is our stress? Oh yeah, tell me. Tell me. Let's look at it. We just give a practical example. You know, in life, what we are getting to is that you will choose your stress. And sometimes we have said that people are in different stress level. And I'm asking that, which one will you choose? The one that will stress life out of you, or the one that you know that this is problem, but you want the stress? Because to be sincere with you, what some of you are earning right now in Ekiti State, I don't know that Ekiti is the right person. Oil lorry, no, but it's expensive. Yes. The question is that who sent you to come to Abuja? Do you understand that? So the day you said you want to come to Abuja, you chose your struggle, you chose your stress. Do you understand that? But I'm going somewhere because this conversation we're having is a conversation that everybody will need to you need to have with yourself on a regular basis. Because sometimes we chose our stress. So we have talked about financial stress. The second one on the list is what? Work stress. What do you understand? What is work stress to you? Work stress. Precious, what is work stress to you? What do you mean by work stress? You mentioned work as your stress. Is it that the work is too much, or is your position? What's your work stress?
So I think for me it's my position.
Your position, not the kind of work.
No, it's not the kind of work.
But your position, the demands of your position. That's the stress for you. So
and it's not so for me it's if it wasn't like how do I put it, if it was spread out, let's say if it was like all through the month, I would not be stressed. But I think it comes at it just comes like a whole week.
Okay, just come
like that, like,
and that period is stressful for you.
Yes.
So will you have wished to have another position?
No.
So you choose your stress. Do you understand that? So, you know, I love this conversation because sometimes when we complain about, we are having stress, if they take it away from you, will you like it? Okay, I want somebody to tell me about work stress. Work stress. How does work stress look like for you? Hers was positional. What is yours?
I think almost same in line with her.
Okay.
And aside that, I have my company. We have the difficulty of employing staff for some various positions.
Okay.
So instead of just attending to just my position, I have to step into those
and do other
offices.
people's work.
Yes. So it's more work on me that sometimes I don't get to do my own work that I was employed for. And then if you don't do that work, it's another stress. Because as you are doing that one, they are sending this one, and you just have to, I don't know how best to just explain it, but it's messy.
So you are doing other people's work.
Beautiful.
Awesome. So I want somebody that is not your position, is a workload. Is a workload, it's not your position. And I want to know why. It's not your position. You know, some people that, and we have agreed that I like the position as a general manager, but the position comes with a lot. I like when they call me general manager, GM. But I like the position, I like the name, but it's stressing me. I want a conversation around that. Yours is the workload. Plenty of people are reading that. Okay, let me pick. I'll pick one here, and pick one here. So let's start from here. V, workload care. Oh yeah, tell me, what's your workload?
Okay, this was when I was working.
Okay, now you're what? Businesswoman.
So when I was working, I didn't have an issue with what I was doing, but the workload was too much, and we would come to. It's like a seasonal thing. So we'll come to work from morning to night for 2 days.
Yeah.
It was like a trade fair stuff. So I had to be working morning till night. And I would come back so late. And tomorrow again, I have to wake up very early to be there before other people come. So it was too much for me. That's why I had to leave. So that's like the stress. It was the stress that made me leave because I didn't like it because it was making me, it's too stressful.
Okay. Workload. Kings. Workload.
Okay, so I'll talk from my field. You know, people always believe that as a designer, that you should be with your system 24/7.
Like you are with one now.
And so I'll give a practical example of, so last week, during my work from home day, I think it was somewhere around 6 p.m. and I signed out from work. And then my manager called me and I was like, we need something. I'm like, let's just wait till tomorrow. And then the next thing they were like, you don't have the days when you're not working. You are always needed Monday to Sunday. And I have always seen it. Even previously, all my previous work that I've worked, I'm always working Monday to Sunday. Sometimes they can even call me around 12 midnight and I must answer.
Yeah.
Before morning reach, I must make sure that I must deliver. So there's no time I am free and there's no time for me to even do my own personal work because I have to answer everybody because everybody needs their work. Everybody's work is important.
Okay, why I agree with that. You know, I wanted to ask a question. Is it really true that you don't have any time? The truth is that sometime in life, we can, I'll come to that place whereby most time we exaggerate stress. You can exaggerate stress. Sometimes it happens to all of us. But if you check it, it's not because you don't have time. Because if you check, one of the things, especially for the Gen Z and this generation people, when they tell me they don't have time, the first I ask you, can you give me your phone? If you say no, you have time. Do you eat? Say yes, you have time. Do you understand that? And I'm not saying that it's not stressful. I know what he's talking about. It's stressful. But to be sincere with you, most times we take our stress to another level. and we put it out all out there and make it look like, oh, the stress is everything that is controlling me. And it happens. It happens. So I take your feedback on that. But I just wanted to put a point that the fact that it's stressful does not mean that you don't have all the time. How many of you have seen them? I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. But it's not true. Everybody have 24 hours. Yes or yes? Somebody mentioned time stress. Time stress. Who mentioned time stress? Okay, Blessing mentioned time stress. We'll talk about all of that. I'm just laying the foundation today. Okay, the next. Testimony, tell me. How is your work an issue?
So the workload is much.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, I don't know how many fashion persons are in the house, but it's actually a lot. Working on a marathon. So between yesterday morning, 6 a.m., and today, like as I'm sitting here, I've had just 3 hours sleep.
Okay.
My girl is here. Yesterday, we were literally working and eating at the same time. She peeled the potato. I put the potato on fire, came back to the shop, was working, went back to check it, came back. Today alone, I think after the prayers, I started working. And from there, I went to the dry cleaner, from the dry cleaner to my students' graduation, from the students' graduation, back to this place. And even after here, there is still workload waiting before tomorrow morning. And I have to be in church 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
So let me ask you a question.
And I still have delivery tomorrow from 12.
I agree with that. It's stressful. It's stressful. Thank you.
Sir, you can't say that.
Yes, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me say something, Stephen.
Stress.
Let me say what you are saying. I understand the fact that you say I picked my stress, but at the same time, is this stress that is paying the bills? Let me give an example. Since CUS is an open space, 2 years ago, I wasn't in this position. In fact, 2 years ago, September, I'll come to church from morning till night. I'll sit, I won't do anything. But I can tell you that I couldn't afford even my rent. But today, I can comfortably afford my rent, pay other bills, and do other things.
So
because
it's a good choice.
of
It's
this.
not a good choice.
Yes, it's a good choice, but at the same time,
It came with its own stress.
stressful. It's stressful. It's a lot of stress.
I agree.
Honestly speaking, the workload is crazy. And one thing I always tell my students and my staff is this, right? There are tellers that would have the kind of workload that I have, and they will sleep it out, just like Stephen mentioned. And they will disappoint the customer. They will switch off their phone. But I have a standard in my brand that I don't disappoint customers. I don't do that. I was telling my girl yesterday, I would rather not sleep, but to make sure, and because of that, my clients so trust me that if they have a wedding on Saturday, they can bring their clothes on Friday and it will be ready. Just make sure you have your express. But it's stressful. That's the truth. It's actually very, very stressful. We're not debunking the fact that it's not stressful.
No.
It's not a good stress.
So is there good stress and bad stress?
Do you know that I'm sorry to say, this is still CUS. There are ladies that just sit. We call it pretty girl benefit. They just sit. I'm coming to that. They just sit and then get.
But you have not chosen that now.
I'm not choosing that. I used to be there.
But you can choose your stress now. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to now use pretty girl privilege, nothing goes for nothing. So if you are going through this other part, you have to be stressed. Either way, you are going to be stressed.
Yes.
It's either your body is stressed or your body
mind.
is stressed.
Something must be stressed.
Something must be stressed, Eddie. Something must be stressed.
So now the truth
Something
is that
has to be stressed.
we are back to now. Listen, we are back to what Stephen was saying. We choose our stress. We choose our stress. So the last one I want to talk about is family stress. Tell me about family stress. Okay, let me hear Cosmos. I will hear Timothy, and then I will hear somebody here. Yeah, Cosmos, family stress. Your voice is stress.
Yo.
They are going to give you 2 mic.
Yo.
They say you chose the stress.
Okay, so I was telling Miracle, he met us in the hospital. I was not telling him, I said, be preparing, I said, marriage class will not tell you this. I said, but me, I'm a big brother, I will tell you. But then that's the fun of it too.
Yeah.
So I'll start by saying that only few things in life exist in isolation. Very few things. Everything in life is relative. When it comes to stress, there are 2 types of stress. There's a stretch, the ones that are stretchy, and then there are the ones that are compressive. Each of them, both of them are a level of a class of stress on their own. So it's either it's stretching you or it's compressing you, right? So for me, I think that first of all, it's how we define some of these things. The last couple of weeks, the last 12, 13 days have been rough for me, if I want to look at it that way. But I looked at it and I said, okay, it could have been this or this.
Yeah.
But it is this. And so my brain adjusted. And that's how the brain works. The brain is a dummy.
But does it stop the stress?
No. So that's what I'm saying. I don't define it as stress, so to say. So the brain does not register it as stress. It's when the brain registers it as stress that I begin to feel the effect, which is worry, anxiety, exhaustion, and what have you.
Okay.
But if I redefine it as, okay, process, right? Then the brain understands it as process and then interprets it in such, I was in the office yesterday and they were like, you don't look like, I said, well, it doesn't look as if I've not had sleep like for the past how many days. Because, the body will still feel it, but my point is that all those other excesses that goes with it will not come with it. So what's my point? My point is that when we begin to redefine some of these things, like you were saying the other time, that we choose and all of that, it helps us. That's number one. Then number two, I feel that some of these things also, they are because of how we manage, what's his name again? Sorry, I forgot. No. Remind me of your name now, the psychology guy. Buchi. Yeah, like Buchi was trying to say, existential stress. Some of these things come with life. One of my friends there was trying to say when she was in Akwa Ibom and all of that. These are all stages. When we look at them when we look at all of these things from that view, right, it helps us to not say, stress. I used to be one of those guys that say, I'm a busy guy. But these days, I feel somehow to say I'm busy because it's like I cringe. It's like a shame. You mean you can't manage your time very well?
Yeah.
You don't have time for this. That was making a human. That's what a smart guy be able to manage it. You know when to hang out with friends. You know when to play game. You know when to talk to your wife and gist.
So what that means is that you don't have the luxury of all the time you used to have before now.
Not necessarily. It's because I have a better understanding now.
Of your timing.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Tim. Okay, see, I'm coming. Just let me hear from Tim. Then, any family stress here? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Tim. Family stress.
Family stress.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's kind of how do I put this now? When I think okay, being a husband and a father.
Yeah, at the same
it's
time.
just yes, it's it's a lot to get used to. Yeah, it's stretchy, and there's just a lot to get used to. You know, managing yourself, managing someone else's emotions.
Yes.
You know, previously when I was single, now I just had to deal with myself.
Just yourself.
I make my decisions, I fly with it, but now you have to consider,
Everybody.
do a lot of things.
Now, I agree with that. Thank you. Now, I wanted to say something. So, what that is giving a lot of people that's trying to get married now is, are you reconsidering? No, it's a good stress. Cosmos, will you advise somebody not to get married? But the stress part, like you said, marriage committee will not tell you about that. Huh? Well, there are marriage committee people here, they will tell you. It's good for you to, I listened to a joke one time. He said, I think also online I saw it. He said, when you say you have a need, nobody will look at you. But in the moment you say you want to marry, you will see, he was just making a joke. He said, because everybody wants to come and see what we are enjoying. He said, you come and see it. Come and enter it. You see enjoyment? Come and enjoy what you're enjoying. But that's a joke. Right? Oh, so family stress. And I'll take that and then we'll begin to wrap this up. I just want to say some things.
So I think most of the family stress came from the married people.
Yes.
And so let me talk for we singles.
Yes.
So to an extent, family stress is somehow inevitable. Let me talk. The first child. There are so many things I want to run from that I can't. Let me complain. I don't know if you are streamlining this. First of number one, I don't like white weddings. But the first time I opened my mouth to tell my mom that I don't want to do white wedding, the first thing she asked me was, are you possessed? That wedding is stressful. But as a first daughter, and Mama talks preached about something, was it a few Sundays ago, about breaking course lines. I don't know how to put it, but I know some of you.
First generation, second generation.
First generation, yes. So she was like, you have to set a standard for your younger ones to follow.
Yeah.
You have to be perfect. That is stressful. I know what I've gone through. I know what I've missed out, which to an extent is good, like what our brother said. It's good. But you will miss out a lot. You will stress yourself. You will stretch yourself because of family. So I just think, especially with the youths, we are going through a lot of family stress. Some of our financial stress is coming from family stress. And some of our...
All of you are saying yes. Is it yes? Is it yes? Okay.
Like, it's a lot. Or is it the one that you will not have to follow your passion just to lead by example for the family, and you don't want to do some things because you don't want to repeat some patterns, they call it. Family stress is just a whole lot.
Family stress is what it's crazy. Okay, I want to just do something and then we round off with it. Like I said today, I wanted to just lay the foundation. So, okay, Cosmos, come. You said, let's do this example. You said something about it today. This is how stress look like. No, push. This is stress. Do you understand that? This is what you. But the question is, who will drop this other side?
Okay.
Because can I drop it? Do you understand that? This is what stress is all about. You are asking yourself, and we are all stretching because at this other end is whatever you call it, both financial, family, work, is stretching you. Is stretching you. The problem is not the stretch, is who will leave what? If financial leave me, I know it will hit me. If I leave financial, So every time we are going through stress, we are stretched. Every time. Now, thank you. Put your hands together for customers. Do you understand? Do you understand what we just exemplified? Now, look at it. One of the things that stress does, I've heard this word again and again. I don't know if you have heard this word. I am tired. How many of you are tired of being tired of the tired? So what stress does for you is that it creates this sense of tiredness. It creates this sense of tiredness. Now, there are layers of stress. Number one, it starts with stress. It gives birth to be, in fact, when you're tired of things, tired of a situation, tired of things, it gives birth to that stress. But what you don't realize is that as you are getting tired, there is something else that is forming called burnout. It's forming burnout. Now, if you don't manage, so all of this scenario, all of this thing we are going to talk about, and I need you to understand it, is key. At some point, we are going to talk about stress management. But from stress, you move to burnout. Now, if you don't manage burnout very well, guess where you move to? Depression. So when somebody say, I am depressed, they didn't manage their stress. And it resulted in burnout. And then depression was there. How many have been depressed before? Depressed. Okay. Let me tell you that from depression, what happened to you is that if you don't manage depression very well, you move to the next thing. Guess what is the next? Suicidal. So, suicide didn't start today. It didn't start at when you start thinking that I want to kill myself. What if we drink again? How many of you have done? Is this your own is small? Is this sniper? Sniper doesn't kill small. How many of you wanted to kill yourself before? You have been suicidal before. Tell me about your suicidal. You were hanging. You hang yourself. Tell me about your suicidal. Tell me about your suicidal thought or action. No, there are thoughts and there are action. I want action. Action. Tell me action. Yes. I know a lot of, if I mention thought, how many of you have had the thought before? Thought. Okay. Thought. But how many of you have done action before? Okay, tell me about your action, suicidal action.
Okay, so I think that's
Listen to her, please.
2014.
Was it when you broke your relationship?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, that one, I only had suicidal thoughts.
Okay.
Not the action.
Okay, tell me about the action.
The action was, I was home. Okay, I think my siblings were around, actually. I can't really remember what happened, but I went into the kitchen and I took the knife that was in the kitchen. My sister was around. So I know before then, I am so good at hiding my feelings, like extremely good at it, at hiding every single thing. So I think what I was going through, I was just, aside from the fact that I think because I'm also the firstborn, so I don't like my siblings seeing me that way, like I'm weak or something. Yeah. So I'd rather just sort my things out by myself. So I can't remember what happened, but I know I went into the kitchen and I took the knife. And I think let me just say it's God. My sister just stood up and she was hungry as at that time and she just wanted to come scoop food to eat. Yeah. That was when she saw me with the knife and she screamed. My dad was in the room.
What were you doing with the knife?
Yeah, but I wanted to choke myself.
Is it yourself when you want to cut? You know the one I know is somebody cuts their rings.
No, I didn't want to cut.
You wanted to just...
I actually wanted to stab myself.
Somebody say you watch too much movies. But that's not the truth. The truth is, sometimes you cannot understand how people are ready to do certain things. Please sit down. And we're going to look at this in clear terms. Listen to me. We all go through stress. And we've all defined our different kind of stress. But one thing that we must always know, that we all have stress in different things, but you must find what gives you rest. And I'm going to be sharing with you how to move from stress to rest. Because if I tell you this, if I bring this now, we're pulling it. But there's a point of rest for this. All we have told ourselves is that I must stretch this thing for me to affect this thing. But it's a point of rest. So if you don't define the point of rest, it will be very difficult for you to actually walk around the point of coming out of stress. So I just want you in 1 minute, like we do in COS. A lot of us, we have all defined our different level of stress. And we've laid a foundation today. I want you to pray for yourself. Lord, help me to find rest in my stress. Pray to God. Please, we are praying. I want you to pray. I want you to pray. Let's stop all conversation and let's just talk to God. Let's honor God and pray this evening and say, Lord, this is a point. Mention your stress to God. You have said it openly, but tell the Lord. You will see how He will come through for you. Be it financial, family, be it marital, be it workplace stress. There is a rest for you in God. Father, we thank you. Today, we speak rest to the people of God and to your children that are here today. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Can we put our hands together for the Lord? Can you put your hands together? One of the ways to, and I will be doing some of the things I'm going to do also, I'm going to do an exercise. There's what is called stress reliever. I will teach you how to also do that. There are a lot of things. I'm sure Pastor Ladi will come and share with us some of their therapy when it comes to stress management. In course of this, there are exercises that you need to do to also relieve yourself of what? Stress. Wow. Please, are there first timers here? This is your first time here. Can we celebrate? This is your first time. This is the first time of coming to see you as Church on New Church. Please, can we welcome them? Okay. I can't see any. Now, that's a big assignment for us. Wow. Thank you. Please come. Please, can you welcome her? Please, welcome her. It's so nice to have you. So tell me, how has the experience been?
It has been great so far.
What did you learn?
I learned a lot. My name is Shoma. Yes. Vina, my sister.
Please let's celebrate that. Thank you very much for coming. We have this special gift from you from the CUS team. Please enjoy it. Please let's celebrate her. Thank you. So next week I want to encourage you, invite people. Let's go all out and invite people and bring everyone into the fold. And those that have not been around, please make sure you bring them in. Next week is going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to have the best of time in CUS. Please put your hands together. Who's coming? Okay.
Wagwan CUS. So before PF leaves, let's all say thank you, a wonderful thank you to him. Thank you, Pastor. So this brings us to the end of today's CUS. I mean, it was wonderful, and I look forward to other session.
And before we round off, I would like to urge us to please invite others. Let's not just enjoy from this alone. Let's try bring other persons out there who would also benefit of this goodness. And this is all for us. And as usual, we won't end this without the last F, which is food. So before that, please let's stand to our feet. Let's stand. We've all been sitting for some time. And our Heavenly Father, we appreciate you for today. We thank you to be all through the month. And we thank you that even as we return to our various homes, you grant us all wonderful night rest and help us all deal with our stress in good way. And thank you, Jesus, even as we return tomorrow in your power and to receive that which you have for us. In Jesus' name we've prayed. Amen. See you all. Good night.